Hello and welcome back to the Wholeness Shift. I'm Veronica and I help people learn about spirituality and intentional living. I help people find their joy and create the life of their dreams by expanding their consciousness. So if any of these things sound interesting to you, hit the subscribe button below because I wouldn't want you to miss anything. And welcome, it's nice to meet you. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways to raise your vibrations. So if you're interested in this, let's get into it. Today we're going to continue our energy series and we're going to be talking about 5 ways to raise your vibrations. You might ask, what does it mean to raise your vibrations? What does that mean? Well, I will link the video below where I talk about energy and what it means to have a high or a low vibration and the different emotions and how they rate on that scale. I'll link that below. But basically, in a nutshell, you want to keep your energy high and your vibrations high so that you have a more peaceful, loving, joyful, content feeling. Lower vibration, you think things like sadness, depression, anger, hopelessness, etc. So you want to keep your vibes high. The second reason I'm talking about this is because many of you have gotten quite excited about the fact that I'm going to show you how to use a pendulum. A lot of you have specifically asked for it. And so when I said I was going to do it, a lot of you have responded with yes, finally, because I want to know what a pendulum is. I want to know how to use it. And should I be afraid of it? You know, what do I do with that thing? And how do I do it safely? So the first step in that is that you want to have higher energy before you use it. It's very important because you attract what you are. So if you are opening a pathway of communication between you and spirit, you want it to be with high energy, high vibrational beings that are kind and loving and of the light. You don't want anything lower vibrational. Because if you use a pendulum and you are higher vibrating, you can't even make contact with the lower energy things because they're incompatible with your energy. So this is step number 1. You want to raise those vibrations. Number 1, as I've talked about many times, and I will talk about many more times because it really is the building block of almost all of this. This is the easiest, most straightforward way to raise your vibrations and change your life. You all know what I'm going to say, and that is what? Meditation. That's right. So I will link some videos below if you haven't seen those on why meditation helps you and how to meditate if you're interested. I have a meditation for beginners video. I'll link that below. Meditation is fast, easy, and effective for raising your vibrations, and it's probably the most effective in my opinion. Number 2, laughter. Laughter and joy, that brings your vibrations right up, like skyrockets you. So put on a funny movie. Call that friend that you know you're going to laugh your booty off anytime you talk to them, but they are just so funny. You guys just cut up the whole time you're talking. If watching videos on YouTube of babies laughing makes you laugh, look up those babies. Whatever causes you to laugh and find some joy, do that thing. Number 3 is nature. Get outside into nature. Nature will raise your vibrations. It will ground your energy. Nature is God's tuning fork. You get out there surrounded by trees and water and grass and flowers or whatnot, and you have no choice but to raise your vibrations. Number 4, take a saltwater bath. Getting into that salt water kind of has the same effect as being in nature. I mean, salt water is nature. Your body's made of salt water. But the salt helps to draw out the negative energy and to realign your aura. I would suggest using sea salt if you have it, like pink Himalayan sea salt. I mean, table salt will work in a pinch if that's all you have, but put like a couple of handfuls or up to a cup of sea salt in your tub, run a warm bath, and get in there and just soak for a little while. And last but not least, positive mental attitude, PMA. This accounts for so much. I talk about this all the time too. I'll link a video where I talk a little bit more about energy and how important your thoughts are. But having a positive mental attitude and faking it till you make it if you have to accounts for so much. You really can change the world. You can change your story. You can change everything by just having a positive mental attitude. I know this was short and sweet and quick and to the point, but basically to raise your vibrations, all you need to do is find anything that makes you feel good. Talk to a friend, do an act of service, random acts of kindness, fall in love, have sex, listen to good music, read a good book, do your makeup, then wash it off and do it again if that's what brings you joy. Whatever brings you joy will raise your vibrations. And it's so important because raising your vibrations will get you the life that you want. That's how you attract all that good stuff. Now get busy raising those vibes. We want to see how high we can go. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.